Hi everyone, I'm Jamaica Kakachan from BSIT 1A. For this video, my topic is Fundamentals of Counting from Discrete Mathematics. So I chose this topic because counting isn't just about numbers. It's actually a foundation for many processes in information technology, like calculating possible passwords, arranging data, or determining how many possible network connections can exist. In this video, I'll explain what the fundamentals of counting mean and show how they're used in real-world IT applications. So next, what is fundamentals of counting? So first, ano nga ba ang fundamentals of counting? Ito yung basic way of calculating how many possible outcomes or combination and pwedeng mangyari. So, mathematical way to count possible outcomes, two main principles. So, there are two main principles. Dalawa ang pinaka-common or two main principles dito. Ito yung addition rule and multiplication rule. Next, dun tayo sa addition rule. The addition rule is when you have two choices and only one of them can happen. So, you add the number of possible options. Kapag sunod-sunod ang choices, so ginagamit ang addition rule kapag may dalawang sets of choices. Pero isang choice lang ang pipiliin mo at hindi sila pwedeng mangyari ng sabay. So, these are the example. Imagine you want to buy a snack. You can choose from 4 types of chips or 3 types of drinks. So, using the addition rule, pag-add lang natin yung 4 types of chips and yung 4 types of drinks. So, 4 plus 3 equals 7. So, ito yung total choices. So, next, yung multiplication rule. The multiplication rule is used when two choices happen together in order. So, you multiply the number of options. Kapag choices are either or, para siyang ginagawa nating shortcut para hindi tayo mag-manual listing ng possibilities. Ginagamit ang multiplication rule kapag kailangan ng pagsabayin ang dalawang choices. Ibig sabihin, may unang choice ka at may kasunod na choice. So, these are the example. You have 3 choices for shirt color and 2 choices for pants. If you want to know how many possible outfits are, so you multiply 3 times 2 equals 6 combination. So, ito yung answer, yung total ng multiply. And next, dun tayo sa application in IT or IS. Sa A, cybersecurity, password strength. Counting helps us know how many possible passwords can be created. So, sa cybersecurity, ginagamit ang counting para malaman kung gaano kahirap hulaan ang password. Kapag mas marami kang choices, like letters, numbers, and symbols, mas lumalaki ang combinations, kaya mas secure ang account. So, dito ang example natin. Wait na. So, these are the example natin. If the password are 3 characters, so there are 26 letters, 10 numbers. So, total choices per character is 36. So, the total combination is 36 to the power of 3 or 36 cube. It is equivalent to 36 times 36 times 36 equals 46,656 possible passwords. So, ito yung total. Next, programming generating combinations. Counting helps us know how many outputs or combos a program can generate. So, sa coding, lalo na pag gumagawa ng loops or generating leads like pin codes, menu options, and IDs. Kailangan natin ng multiplication rule para malaman ilang combination ang pwede. So, dito tayo sa example. So, make a digit to pin code. So, yung digits, 0 to 9. So, 10 choices. Sa 2 digits, kailangan lang natin i-times 10. 10 times 10 equals 100 possible. So, ito yung total. Next, networking IP address counting. Counting help us know how many devices a network can support. Sa networking, hindi pwedeng unlimited ang devices. Kailangan bilangin kung ilang IP addresses ang available sa isang network. Dito pumapasok ang power of 2 or counting. So, example, in IPv4, 2 to the power of 32 is equal to 4.2 billion IP addresses total. Kaya alam natin if kulang na ang IPs or kailangan mag-subnet. So next, D, database. Filter and search combinations. Counting as how many possible results or combinations will appear in the filters. So, counting helps us know how devices a network can support. Counting helps us know how many possible results or combinations ang lalabas sa filters. Kapag may online shopping system, search filters or user options, kailangan natin malaman ilang combinations ang pwede ma-produce para ma-optimize ang database, queries, or search results. So, dito yung example, filters. So, there are category, 5 options, and the color, 6 options, and the size, 4 options. So, kailangan lang nating i-multiply ang mga ito. So, there are 5 times 6 times 4. So, the total number is 120 possible combinations in search. Next, and the last one is the artificial intelligence possible outputs. Counting helps estimate how many patterns or results an AI can generate or classify. Sa AI, lalo na sa machine learning, kailangan nating malaman ilang possible decisions, images, at categories ang kayang i-process ng model. Counting concepts and base dito. So, example, AI system that classifies objects. So, there are 10 animals and 5 color. So, the total classification possibilities is, kailangan lang nating i-multiply ang 10 and 5. So, 10 times 5 is 50. So, the total is 50 unique outputs. So, dito lamang po. Through this activity, mas na-realize ko how important mathematics is in IT. Hindi lang siya numbers, ginagamit siya para magplano ng systems, mag-secure ng data at gumawa ng better designs. Fundamentals of counting may look simple, pero malaking foundation siya sa cybersecurity, networking, programming at kahit everyday IT tasks. So overall, mathematics really supports innovation in IT and IS. So, thank you for watching. Sana makatulong ang video na ito para maintindihan kung paano ginagamit ang counting principle sa information technology.